Diwali was extra special as it was almost as if India's top and middle order timed their shots to perfection as it rained boundaries. India ended their league stage with 18 points after making it a perfect 9 on 9, and the Diwali clash with the Netherlands was one of the record keepers. For starters, India's mammoth 410 was India's second highest total in the history of the tournament. The total was powered by top 5 batters scoring over 50, another first in the ODIs for India. Now, the opener's performance was supported by dual tons by KL Rahul, who slammed the quickest ton by an Indian in a World Cup, and Shreyas Iyer, whose partnership of 208 with Rahul was the best for India for the 4th wicket or below in a World Cup. Now, the gala of records was followed by an all-round show by the bowlers as India hammered the Netherlands by 160 runs. Now, India will play New Zealand in Mumbai on 15th November in the semi-final of the tournament. My colleague Gaurav is joining us live on the broadcast to help us with more on this. Indeed, Diwali was extra special as if India was on the top, and its top and middle order timed their shots to the perfection because it was boundaries after boundaries that rained, and there were a lot of historic points that were made here. Give us an overview on that.
This match was just supposed to be a match practice for India going into the semi-finals, and I thought that India did well to bat first and gain useful batting practice. Shreyas Iyer did well to get 100, and KL Rahul as well. Our middle order, people say, has not been tested much in the World Cup so far, which I disagree to, because KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer have done a wonderful job in there whenever they've been asked to sort of finish off games, or finish off an innings. Our openers have been in blazing form. Yesterday was an example of how KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer, they make our middle order so strong, and then they put out a master class, yet another master class, and showing Netherlands that they still have a long way to go before they can compete with top sides like India. But the way India played it augurs well, because 2-3 days down the line we now have the big semi-final against New Zealand. So this match was always supposed to be about sort of warming up for the big clash, and we were coming up after a week's break. So the idea was clearly to sort of let everybody have a good hit and good outing in the middle, so that we are primed for the match that matters. New Zealand will not be an easy meet. We lost to New Zealand in the 2019 semi-finals, and it's time to sort of avenge that defeat. And semi-finals has been a point where we have been stopped in the World Cup in the last two World Cups. In 2015 as well, we lost to Australia in the semi-finals. So this kind of a victory sort of reestablishes, again, establishes the fact that we have been so dominant in the World Cup, and we have sort of gone after sides, and teams have been almost wiped out in front of us. And this was yet another example of that. I thought by our batsmen and then the bowlers, and then obviously it reached a point where all our batsmen also got a chance to bowl, because the match was going nowhere. So this kind of a setting, I think, was the perfect one for the likes of Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma to also have a bowl. But eventually, I think what has mattered is the fact that our batsmen are in form and they've got a useful outing. And eventually, our top 4-5 they bear a very strong look. And to get more than 400 is always good before a semi-final clash like we are about to face in 2 days' time.
Right. Gaurav, thank you for joining us with all those details.